Engage, for all the ones who had the chance to attend previous edition, is all about representing the entire ecosystem of this information industry. There will be an incredible number of presentations being displayed over the 2 days.
2.5 billion people on a day-to-day basis get their soccer, F1, cricket, news, you name it, off of satellites that were built in a Maxar facility. We also support national security missions. That's both with our products that come off the EO satellites, but also with some of our communications capabilities. We're going to go survey an asteroid, so that's with the Jet Propulsion Laboratory out of Pasadena, California. They are the mission prime, and there's a lot of sensors on that platform. We're going to figure out what kind of materials and metal and whatnot might exist on that asteroid. Because there's a whole industry that if the right metals and the right natural capabilities are there, that could spur a mining kind of activity. Or maybe I don't need to bring all of the components like we were just talking about into space on every rocket. What if I could get some of my raw materials actually that are already in space?
What we saw here, these technologies, particularly the high resolution, time and frequency satellites, can give to us probably a new answer to better understanding the dynamics of the interactions of the atmosphere, the oceans, and at the end, this big issue, which is the climate change.
On the Maxar side, Maxar talks about the fact that they take no shortcuts and they do what's right.
The principle of AWS is around undifferentiated heavy lifting. So what that means in reality is it means if your core competence is processing images taken from space, why should you also be experts in running data centers?
Completely agree with the panel here. I mean, Marcos gave an example of, we see this great images, but what's the business purpose? In the presentation, two presentations ago, Adrian from European Space Imaging showed a 2-hour-old image from Algeria. That was so cool. And it was a really crisp, beautiful image. You could see those floating top oil tanks. But it's like, okay, that's great. What should we do with it? What could we what's the value of that image? Can it save a life? Can it save a resource? Can it save time for someone? And so that is really, I think, what we need to continue to develop and what we will see developed. If you took that and it was available in 3D and it was available within that 2 hours to a warfighter somewhere in an augmented experience, or it was available to a commodity trader, right, to make a decision based on that information.
Some of this sounds like science fiction, but it's really happening. And when you talk to somebody who couldn't imagine what a mobile phone would do to your life, that's who we are right now, talking about what this next generation is. This conflict has really put satellite imagery and the whole Earth intelligence business in the spotlight. That's what Maxar has gotten to be, and it's because we have that resolution at that scale in real time.